Young and the Restless spoilers for the week ahead have Damian Kane pulling a fast one, Noah Newman making a really bold suggestion and rolling the dice, and a special romantic standalone episode. We'll get into what's coming the week of December 8th for Nikki Newman, Phyllis Summers, Crazy Mitch Matt, and everybody else. Young and the Restless, Noah survives. All right, let's kick it off with Noah Newman. He just survived a life-and-death ordeal with Sienna Beale and her insane husband, Mitch Matt. The guy tried to force Noah to take highly addictive and possibly tainted fentanyl. He either wanted to get him addicted or kill him, and I don't know if Matt cared which one. Then, when Detective Burrow tried to arrest Matt on drug charges, the other detective, Annie, double-crossed her co-worker and threatened to shoot Burrow. The bottom line is Noah and Sienna barely made it out alive, and then she cleaned out Matt's safe and took off with Noah. Of course, Mitch Matt followed, but then Victor Newman distracted him by threatening him with the AI and then launching the AI against Matt's company. We had Mitch Matt raging at Noah, Sienna, and Victor, but then deciding that he had to back off immediate revenge and crawl off to lick his wounds and live to fight another day. Noah's shocking proposition for Sienna's safety. Next week on Young and the Restless, Sienna and Noah are safe back at the hotel, and they're talking to Nick Newman and Sharon Newman, and I presume Victor is still with them. But Sienna thinks that Noah should get far away from her because she knows that Mitch Matt won't stop. Sienna tells the Newmans that until Matt is in prison or dead, nobody's safe, but Sienna is at particular risk. Despite the fact that it sounds like Matt was cheating on Sienna and had done it repeatedly, he was unfairly infuriated that Sienna hooked up with Noah. Even worse, while Mitch Matt was doing casual sex stuff with randoms, it seems like Sienna has actually fallen for Noah. Plus, Matt insists he was doing the right thing and he was planning to help Noah open a club, but then he betrayed Matt by sleeping with his wife, Sienna. But I think we all know it was no accident that Matt made friends with somebody with the Newman last name. Noah was always a target of some plot that Matt was cooking up against Sharon and Nick, and it just happened that Sienna fell into that plot and fell for Noah. Young and the Restless, Noah steps up. So when Sienna tells the Newmans that they're basically not safe in LA and not really safe around her, Noah is going to step up for Sienna next week. Noah tells Sienna she needs to come home to Genoa City with him and promises that Sienna will be safe there. That's going to get a little awkward, of course, when Noah is out with Sienna and they run into Jack Abbott, who thinks Noah is still with his granddaughter, Allie Nwagen. So Noah needs to bite the bullet and make that international phone call to break up with Allie, who is over in Europe. And by the way, Sienna does say yes to Noah, and she packs off to Wisconsin with him. Young and the Restless, behind-the-scenes drama and looming threats. We've shown you some behind-the-scenes photos before of Sienna and Noah hanging out in crimson lights with Christmas decor all over. And although we're not seeing her on screen right now as Chloe Mitchell, we do have some shots of Elizabeth Hendrickson because she is working behind the camera at Young and the Restless. She is directing episodes that feature the Noah and Sienna storyline, among others. We also know that Noah and Sienna should not get too comfortable, neither should Sharon and Nick. Plus, Victor is now on Mitch Matt's radar since he turned the AI onto his company and destroyed it. Roger Howard said in an interview that Matt won't give up, and he's going to follow the Newmans and his wife Sienna to finish carrying out his revenge plot on all of them in their home turf of Genoa City. So Matt won't be satisfied until there's blood, but it may be his in the end. Damian Kane's risky game with Phyllis and Lily. At the end of this week, we had Damian Kane trying to get the truth out of Phyllis Summers about her stealing his AI so that she and Damian Kane can move forward and start a new venture together based on honesty. It looked for a minute like Phyllis was going to tell him the truth, but things are really twisted up next week. When Damian Kane's talking to Lily Winters, they have some sparks that shouldn't be flying if Damian Kane really was committed to Phyllis like he claimed. Lily is telling Damian Kane next week on Young and the Restless that she's taken one for the team and is going to go to the Abbott.com launch party. Damian Kane says it might not be so bad, but Lily says it's going to be tedious and boring. I don't know why she feels obligated to go to her ex-boyfriend's company launch. And then Damian Kane makes a pitch and says it won't be dull if the two of them go together. So it kinda sounds like he either lied to Phyllis and is definitely not over Lily, or Phyllis didn't come clean. Damian Kane said he wouldn't punish her for stealing the AI, but I just don't see Phyllis admitting it. Damian Kane trying to be Lily's +1 at a very public event like the Abbott.com launch means he does not care if Phyllis sees him out with Lily. Or maybe Damian Kane wants Phyllis to see him out with Lily, and that sounds like Phyllis decided it wasn't worth the risk to tell the truth. But Damian Kane may also be looking to step out with Lily, not just to spend time with her, but also to make it clear to Phyllis that if she doesn't come clean and tell the truth, she'll be on the outside looking in at Damian Kane with Lily. Young and the Restless, a milestone anniversary and a powerful AI dilemma. Also next week, we've got a romantic standalone episode where Michael Baldwin surprises Lauren Finmore with an amazing night of remembrance and romance for their 20th wedding anniversary. That'll be on Tuesday, December 9th, and I expect lots and lots of flashbacks. Plus, the big news for next week is whether Nikki Newman gets her hands on the AI that Victor got from Phyllis, that she stole from Damian Kane. Jack Abbott went to her and told her that Victor was just about to use it on Jabot, and Jack reminds Nikki that she said she didn't want to see his company destroyed. So the question is, if Nikki gets her hands on it, will she delete it, destroy it, or however you destroy an AI program? Or will she hand it over to Jack and trust him to destroy it? That'd be a fun twist. You remember when Damian Kane told Phyllis to learn about AI, and she went and Googled what is AI and then declared herself an expert within a few hours? I feel like that's what Josh Griffith did. He Googled what is AI and then he decided he was an expert and wrote this convoluted, ridiculous plot. Side note, he's not